Hi, I'm Cindi Drennan and I'm here with my installation, Stepping Into the Light. It's a public art projection show which is depicting different stories and heritage of the Norwood, Payneham, St Peters area. Myself and Luku, the animator, have been working on this project on and off for about nearly 2 years now. And earlier this year we worked with the community of seniors from the Norwood area, and they told us stories about how the concert hall in Norwood was used and their memories of the place, and those stories have then been reinterpreted into animations.
My sister and I would gaze into the cake window trying to decide which one to have. 9 times out of 10, I would get a cannoli. Best of both worlds with chocolate and vanilla.
There were the Hungarian national conventions, and 3 of them were held here at the Norwood Town Hall with very, very big success. The town hall.
Some of the animations are telling the story of how the hall was used by different people for functions such as weddings, conferences and so on, and some of it sort of reflect the local culture of Norwood.
Arrived from England, and 2 discoveries followed which added to the general public excitement. The tower, which had stood awaiting completion for 6 years, was neither tall enough nor strong enough to carry the magnificent machinery. Raising the tower 11 feet and strengthening the structure was £510, of which Sir Edwin donated 400. At night, the 6-foot diameter dials with 1-foot-long Roman numerals could be lit by gas. The council discontinued the night illumination of the clock in the interests of public economy, but a large deputation of ratepayers had the decision revoked. The movement is actuated by weights which fall 60.
3 dancers were commissioned for this project, and we've incorporated them into the animation of the building, and we released them earlier so the people in the community would have a chance to check them out and try and learn the dances beforehand and then come along and just sort of dance along with the projection. Last night it was pretty exciting because we saw a group of about half a dozen or more kids, probably about 10 years old, coming down and doing the Dance Revolution step in the middle of the street. So, oh well, somebody's learned it in advance. It was really exciting. And a couple of the other dances. One is a dance representing a native animal of the Norwood area, and the other one is a waltz. So they're playful and sort of encouraging people to be actively thinking about how stories are retold and what the local heritage is. And the whole sequence goes for 10 minutes, and then at the end of every 10-minute loop there's an intervention or an interruption by a live musician who's playing up in a window on the building and is sort of hidden behind a screen. So they look like they're part of the projection, but it's an illusion. And so the musicians play their own little interruption live set within the performance, and then when they finish we all applaud, and it goes back to the start of the loop again. And tonight we're doing something different again. We're adding in a bit of blurb and a bit of information about a current crowdfund campaign. This is the first time we've ever done this actually, because we had a problem in Sydney where we got ripped off for some accommodation for the current project we've got in Vivid, Sydney, and we're really out of pocket, and we also didn't get the arts funding we applied for, so we're actually really quite worried that we might not be able to keep doing projection art. And a few people said, well look, you're really well liked, your work is liked, so you should run a crowdfunding campaign and try and get local people to support you that way. So for the first time ever, we're putting a link in the projection to say, if you like our work, please support us right now, with a link to our crowdfund campaign. So it'll be really interesting to see whether people respond to that and what sort of support we get by doing it in the projection show. And that's it. Hope you like the show.